gotta get this on film because I've been saying, oh, people might be having reactions. You know, it's some type of fucking emergency, fuck shit out. Oh, that shit ain't good. No, if I say anything negative, nobody will even care maybe. But that might not be so true all the way. Look, let me turn this off. Mom, don't be alarmed. There's an emergency outside. So there's a lot of police cars outside, and an ambulance and fire truck. So don't worry. I'm just putting my shoes on. Look, you said fucking emergency. Somebody could have had a reaction or whatever. I said it was somebody. I've been saying for shocking things might what happen over here, and now it's emergency vehicles. But I said at least I know, like if I ever encountered any of these police officers out here, they wouldn't give a fuck about anything if I said it. So so if somebody don't care about my life at all, if I said something, why do I need to fear somebody if they don't even give a fuck about who I am if I say something? What the hell? So that shit is pretty shocking. But I've been saying like, oh, it could be like, right, and if they say, oh, for me to get back in the house or whatever, that shit ain't normal. If they get angry, horrible. It's just not regular for me to think about it. And I can't help how somebody act, regardless. So I don't know. But they act like, the police act like they get angry or whatever. But maybe not. But this shit I've been saying, like, stuff could go on or whatever. Look at all that. Like, it's like completely blocked off. It doesn't like make any sense or whatever. Right? So I don't know. But I've been saying for all them people things over there to turn into horrible ass racism people thingies. And what, they don't have to care if I say that. Everybody's got their own stuff. So somebody could be like looking at my YouTube videos and they might would die. I don't know what the hell's going on. You see, like, you think I'm tripping out? Like, I don't know what to make of this. Look at this. And like there's police further down. I just don't feel like looking. I never do any of this spectating stuff. Ever. Not really. Not to record on my phone. Really, I don't ever. Or I have never done that so much, really, ever. But I've been saying, like, shocking things and everything. So I don't know what the hell is going to go on. But do you see, like, and then, like, I was in the house. I said, oh, I feel so relaxed. And then I said, oh, usually it's always some sounds go on in the morning time. When I feel, like, so relaxed. Like, my energy feels, like, so, like, good. And then I'll look. So it's just so unbelievable. So I don't understand. But then I said, like, oh, am I getting arrested or whatever? But then even if I were to try to express myself to any of these people things, I don't have to think I would want to do that. And then ain't it a police officer's job to arrest somebody? So they could feel tough if they arrest somebody. So why the fuck would I want to stress that out? You think that's shocking as fuck or not? So that's why I don't know what's gonna go on. But the shit ain't been regular. This is more so like some type of, like, almost not like it's happening so seriously, right? But them things over there, I don't know. Right, there's a neighbor thingy outside right now. I don't know what type of person thing they is. They got their own stuff or whatever. Oh, hell no. But you think this is shocking? I've never seen this ever here. And just yesterday I said, oh, it ain't been so much noise out, or like the street sounds out. Like throughout all the years, there used to be a man ride a motorcycle, and that would be loud. And then the other loudest happening really so much was somebody hit the mailbox, hit the mailbox years ago. And that happened, and that was loud. Now this is loud. Right, but then it was a full moon. I went to the Liberty Park yesterday and I smoked weed. I smoked marijuana at the park. And then when I come home, when I got home, right, and I got out the car, then I saw like the moon look so big. But now the moon look maybe back to the smaller size. But I mean, I never have seen the moon looking as big as I saw it. And it was so bright. And now look at everything out. So it must not be an emergency. Do you see this? Why ain't they going to the hospital or whatever? Ain't that what happens? Where's the police officers at if it's an emergency? Right? The shit is just not regular. It's just not even regular. Even if maybe somebody could think, oh, maybe something's happening. What the hell would somebody guess? And somebody could guess, what the hell? And then that police thingy over there, like, look, those are like the horrible ass things I wish for horrible to happen. But look how, like, are they acting like it's an emergency? But what it is, it's all looks or whatever. But at least I know, like, I'm separate from all, like, whatever these horrible ass people things is out here. And at least I know, like, the bottom line is if there's police officers and they arrest people, they's not gonna want anything to be negative. If they's not normal, cause they wouldn't be living, and then they'll go insane horrible, and then they'll want to hang out. So you see all this, now somebody want to hang out. Look, is this a sign somebody want to hang out? Look all that. Look, this is where I'm living at. Look. So I'm gonna go back inside or whatever, but this shit is just too shocking or whatever. Like, this is the fuck shit I'm talking about. It ain't that much of an emergency, but the shit ain't even regular. What the hell? Something is just not normal, right? So maybe somebody want to hang out. Look at the mailbox. Look at all these cars, right? This is where I live at, right here. Look. So like, somebody can't say that ain't close. Maybe somebody want to hang out, right? Somebody want to hang out. So I don't know what the hell's gonna go on, but if something ain't good, it's an emergency, somebody have a reaction. So this is a sign maybe somebody want to hang out, and then if they did hang out with me, then they would have a reaction. What the hell? That might would be a sign. This might be a sign if somebody hang out with me and they ain't living, that they will have a reaction. But is what I'm saying sounding so dramatic or not? Then either way, what I'm saying, if somebody have some type of medical reaction problem, that would be horrible or whatever. Wouldn't nobody want to have no medical reaction? Right, but the police is supposed to be good or whatever. So if somebody ain't regular or whatever and they want to hang out, but they supposed to be police officer and they supposed to be tough and threatening, and then they get near me or whatever, then they have some type of medical reaction, I can't help how somebody act or whatever. What the hell? So this is a bad sign. Look at this, but this is ridiculous. Now I have a fucking headache. So this is a sign, it's for horror. I swear, I just swear. So this is just unbelievable for me to see. For me, this is just confirmation that if somebody come over here and they want to hang out, and like it's one of the people things that just been on the phone all these years or whatever, and they just only be on the phone, they'll have some type of reaction problem. Like the shit ain't even normal. This is like unbelievable to me, for me to see this shit. It's not even regular. Like, what the hell? Right, but somebody done had an emergency. Somebody want to hang out. Them things ain't finna be living over here. I said for horrible fuck shit to happen. I don't know what the hell's gonna go on, but the shit ain't regular. But if somebody ain't regular and they want to hang out, they'll have some type of horrible reaction problem. What the hell do you think is gonna go on? I ain't never seen anything like this ever. Even in general. So I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I ain't never seen anything like this go on even in general. What the hell? I don't think anybody ever seen this even on TV or something. So I don't know what the hell to do or whatever. But what I said if anything negative with the police, they wouldn't be able to eat no food or drink no coffee or eat no donuts. Now, if I said that to one of these police things, they would act like they wouldn't even care about that. I said, oh, if something negative with the police, they wouldn't be able to eat no donuts or drink no water. Right, or if somebody ain't a good police officer, they wouldn't be able to eat no donuts, drink no water, they wouldn't be able to eat no food. What if somebody say something like that? Now, do that sound threatening? What the hell? Look at this junk. So whatever the fuck's going on, somebody might have done went insane horrible and had some type of fucking reaction happen or something horrible happen. I have no idea. Or somebody seen my videos that something horrible is gonna happen to them. Or this is a sign that I'll become a police officer and somebody will go insane horrible, be frightened and not feel comfortable around me and then have a reaction problem. I don't know. What do you think's gonna go on? Now I got a headache. My head was feeling so soft and comfy. Now I got a fucking headache. I said, wow, I just feel so comfy. I said, I feel just so good. Now I got a headache. But what is going on? I ain't never seen anything like this ever out here. Ever. And I don't know if anybody ever seen this, but ain't nothing happening. Do you hear anything, though? Do you hear any people's voices? So it's just unbelievable. I don't know. I've just never seen anything like this ever. But I've been saying like a lot of shocking ass stuff. And I went to the Liberty Park, smoked a whole bunch of basketball. Then all the rap music supposed to be so threatening. Somebody get scared horrible or whatever. But maybe not, because ain't nobody shook about anybody. So I don't fucking know. But I don't know what the hell's going on. This is one of the most shockingest things I've done ever seen ever. But not at all, because ain't nothing happening. Right, but look, I guess it's just not regular. I'm just trying to tell somebody. There's like not even like any like energy feeling. Right, but it's maybe like what's going on, but there's like no energy like I'm feeling at all. Like of even some like any energy to even say. Right, so like the shit ain't normal. It's pretty not regular. Like I don't think any of these things is normal. It's not regular. It's pretty horrible. Look at this. Right, but everybody's got their own stuff or whatever. But ain't none of these people things, they's not even from out of here. They's not even normal. It's pretty horrible. It's not even normal. So even if somebody could get excited, there's nothing going on. But something is not even regular or something. Like, what the hell? I'm trying to tell somebody something is not normal. I've never seen this ever. It's just super shocking. What do you think? Right, but then now the police, some of them might get angry if somebody else ain't a police officer. I don't know if something's gonna happen with somebody that's a police officer and then they's gonna want to hang out and then it's not normal. If anything negative, right? I could think if anybody hear me saying this, do I think about this so much? No, but what has happened, like even like in June and July and stuff, when I was smoking weed, I was saying, oh, somebody might want to hang out. Then somebody have some type of reaction happen. I was saying that shit for like the longest fucking time, so I don't fucking know what to fucking think. Right, and now I'm seeing all this fuck shit out here. Right, and all those fucking people things over there. It's horrible to see all of them. I don't know. It's just disturbing my life energy that I have. You know, I want to live peacefully. I don't want to live like people like reacting or whatever. Right, and I know I'm making this video, but the stuff out here has not been normal. Right, these people things over there, they's not even normal. They's them stitched fuck shit thingies. And I done said, oh, I hope they turn into horrible ass racism people. Right, look at this junk. So somebody been in that car the whole time or not? Like they don't even have like any energy of like being strong or something. So then if I put this on a computer, wouldn't none of them care or whatever if they's already so tough? It's not normal for me to think to care what they think. It's not good. It's horrible. Do you see, like, this is not even regular. There's nothing to even say. Right, but if I stand right here, what do you think somebody would say? But what it is, this is a sign. This is probably a sign somebody want to hang out, and then they'll have some type of shocking ass reaction. But I just had a dream of a whole bunch of people like partying and everything. Right? That shit is not fake. I had a dream of a whole bunch of people like partying. Like black people and everything for like doing drugs and stuff. Right? So people might want to do drugs and be around certain people. Then they might have horrible ass reactions. I don't know. This shit's just not regular. Right, but I said, wow, I feel so comfy. Like there's no internet in the house right now, or internet like TV on in the house and everything. And I said, damn, I feel so comfy and everything. And I was feeling like warm, and my head was feeling good. And I said, wow. Then I said, damn, is somebody gonna make whatever fucking noise or whatever the fuck? Or I said, usually in the morning it's always some type of noise or something. And now, then I see like, I said, oh, it's ambulance or whatever. But then I see the police lights out. I said, wow. But I was just trying to relax it. I just can't believe it. So now, like, my head's hurting me now. But what it is, I took a marijuana gummy. Right? I took a marijuana gummy, assassin gummy. Right? I did have a marijuana gummy. Now look what's going on. Right, and I said I'd be feeling shocking energy. They got the stuff set, like, the stuff has not been regular. Whatever's going on is just not even normal. But Palm Bay is good, right? Palm Bay is good. Living in Palm Bay is real. Florida's real. Right, so the Palm Bay police would be real. So, but something is just not regular going on. So they don't have normalized people things out. And like they's probably like having reactions or some shit. That shit ain't fake. And I'm the source of the shocking ass reactions if somebody have some type of happening go on. Guidance seem for horror. Now look, they's not even letting people be able to drive or whatever. It's just not regular. It's like that To Catch a Smuggler. I've tried to watch that show and stuff, and I didn't watch that show and everything. But then I just say, wow, some of the episodes is just not regular or whatever. So I don't know. Wait 1 second. I don't know what's going on. right? But right, that To Catch a Smuggler, some of the episodes is just not normal, and whatever's going on out here is just not regular. So that's about it. So now I done got a headache. But I think somebody want to hang out. And then if people come back as a population and people want to do turn-up drugs, all the rapping and all that, and everything, all that supposed to be so tough. Now there could be people, if they want to hang out, they could have a horrible-ass reaction, medical reaction or horrible-ass insanity reaction problem happen. And it's for horror or whatever. And they won't be able to do drugs or something. And they go insane horrible. This is a sign somebody could go insane horrible. This is a sign somebody could go insane horrible. That's it. So this is pretty shocking. But I don't know. But it's just unbelievable.